Martha Stewart's recent Instagram post, featuring buttermilk pancakes adorned with edible flowers, has been interpreted not as a simple culinary suggestion, but as a pointed and subtly savage rebuke of Meghan Markle's perceived lack of genuine culinary skill and brand authenticity. The seemingly innocuous image and caption, a celebration of Mother's Day, have ignited a social media firestorm, with many viewing the post as a masterful display of shade directed at Markle's own attempts at establishing a lifestyle brand centered around food and entertaining. The introduction immediately establishes the central theme, Martha Stewart's Instagram post, as a subtle yet effective critique of Meghan Markle. The author uses strong, evocative language, describing the post as the most savage Instagram post of the year, setting a tone of playful yet critical analysis. The author immediately establishes the contrast between Stewart's established culinary expertise and Markle's perceived shortcomings in this area. The author then details the specifics of Stewart's Instagram post, highlighting the image of luxuriously presented pancakes and the seemingly innocent caption. The author, however, quickly shifts the interpretation, suggesting that the post is far from casual and is, in fact, a deliberate and sophisticated jab at Markle. This establishes the central irony of the situation, a seemingly simple culinary post becoming a powerful statement of social commentary. The author then draws a direct comparison between Stewart's established success and Markle's perceived attempts to replicate that success without the necessary foundation. Stewart's extensive culinary empire, built through years of hard work and genuine expertise, is contrasted with Markle's seemingly superficial approach to branding, characterized as wilted petal salads and half-baked Netflix docuseries. This contrast highlights the perceived difference between genuine achievement and manufactured image. The author emphasizes Stewart's masterful subtlety in delivering her critique. The author suggests that Stewart didn't need to explicitly mention Markle, as the inherent contrast between the two women's approaches to food and branding was sufficient to convey the intended message. The author uses vivid imagery, describing the shade as so thick you could park a car under it, emphasizing the effectiveness of Stewart's indirect approach. The author notes the online comparisons to a brick through a window, highlighting the boldness and directness of the message, despite its subtle delivery. The author then delves into a comparative analysis of Stewart's and Markle's backgrounds and approaches to success. Stewart's humble beginnings and self-made success are contrasted with Markle's privileged background and perceived reliance on her royal connections. The author suggests that Stewart's success is rooted in hard work and authenticity, while Markle's is perceived as being based on superficial image and manufactured relatability. This contrast reinforces the underlying message of the Instagram post, a comparison between genuine achievement and manufactured image. The author criticizes Markle's lifestyle brand, describing it as performance art and lacking substance. The author highlights the perceived irony of Markle's approach, contrasting her expensive lifestyle with her attempts to project an image of relatable simplicity. The author uses the example of Markle's alleged failure to utilize readily available resources, such as Stewart's cookbooks, to improve her culinary skills, further emphasizing the perceived lack of genuine effort and authenticity. The author emphasizes the stark contrast between Stewart's and Markle's approaches to food and branding. Stewart's presentation is described as fresh, vibrant, and full of substance, while Markle's is portrayed as crunchy dust plates, lacking depth and authenticity. The author uses this contrast to reinforce the central theme of the analysis, Stewart's subtle yet effective critique of Markle's perceived lack of genuine skill and authenticity. The author concludes by characterizing the situation as a historic level of trolling, highlighting the effectiveness of Stewart's indirect approach and its widespread impact. The author reinforces Stewart's position as the undisputed GOAT, greatest of all time, contrasting this with Markle's perceived self-promotion and lack of genuine achievement. The author uses humorous language, referencing Snoop Dogg's potential reaction, to lighten the tone while maintaining the central message of the analysis. The overall tone is playful yet critical, offering a detailed and insightful analysis of a seemingly trivial social media post. The author skillfully uses comparisons, vivid descriptions, and humorous language to convey a complex message about authenticity, hard work, and the contrast between genuine achievement and manufactured image. The detailed analysis of the Instagram post and its context provides a comprehensive understanding of its significance within the broader context of social media, celebrity culture, and the ongoing public discourse surrounding Meghan Markle.